Okay, I believe your name is Rose, all the way in the back left right now. I'm gonna go over, I think the main thing for you to work on is that twist. Okay, showing your back a little bit more to the camera on the side view here. Okay, this top view, you can see it pretty clearly. Um, so when you go into that forward position, into your catch, setup and catch, okay, these shoulders need to be a little bit more rotated. I think in an ideal situation, I'm looking for, so if I draw a line right now to connect your shoulders, it's something like this. Let me draw a line for the relative boat. Okay, so I believe the side of the boat goes something like this. So, actually, it's probably something a little bit more like this. Okay, so your shoulder line is not twisted all that much in relation to the side of the boat. As you're going into your catch, you have some decent hinging or leaning going on, but just not enough differential on that twist. Okay, so a good twist position, your inner shoulder will be back a little bit more. Your outer shoulder should be forward a little bit more as well. So if you look at Bailyn in front of you, right, you can see that her outer shoulder is back just a little bit. Well, I think her outer shoulder could be back. Oh, inner shoulder could be back a little bit more, but outer shoulder, she's reaching forward with that lower hand a little bit more. So I'm going to draw a line. So your shoulder line should be a little bit maybe more like this, right? So we're looking for, again, a little bit more of that twisting setup. So another thing is when you get to setup right now here, your top hand is a little bit too much inside the boat. Okay, so watch as we advance into the catch. Then your top hand gets over the gunnel and that top arm straightens out just a little bit more. So you want to get that top hand over to the side of the boat a little bit earlier so you can apply top arm pressure directly down the paddle shaft. You can see it from the side view here as well, right? So as you go into setup, you're well, sorry. So I think what I just mentioned you can't really see from the side view. But your top arm is a little bit bent a little bit much. And that elbow is a little bit lower than it should be. So I know I talked about in the boat that your elbow shouldn't be pointed up to the sky, but it should really only be slightly below, like horizontal, instead of kinked down like that. So I think definitely one of the things that, let's say if Coach Mike were to be looking at a video on the side view, from the top view, right? Let me back this up so we can see more people. From the top view, right? I think a little bit of top arm bend is okay. I think mainly if you ever hear Coach Mike talking about a straight top arm, it's really mainly talking about what we see from the side view. To apply good top arm pressure, we want to make sure that our elbows, our top arm is not in this kind of position. So you can still draw a straight line, right? Connecting everyone's top hand in this fashion. From the side view, top arm it looks straight, at least from the side view. Obviously, top view, everyone's going to have a slight bend this way. So it's all relative to how you're setting up that elbow. So if your elbow's kinked down, right, like you have here, then you'll end up seeing that top arm look like it's bent. Okay. So bigger twist, and then watch what you're doing with your top arm. Okay.